If you're looking at buying or selling a home in Leduc, then this video is for you because this is a market report for Leduc for the month of March 2022. And it's basically using the most recent statistics that we've got at the Realtors Association of Edmonton for Leduc, so you can see exactly what's going on in that market, what stuff's selling for on average, average days on market, that kind of stuff. So if you're interested in buying or selling in Leduc, make sure you watch this video. Okay, so we're looking at Leduc market report for March 2022. This is using the February statistics. And you can see that for February, the average price in Leduc was $402,088, which is actually up 6.68% from last month, and it's up 9.09% from last year. So pretty healthy gains. You can see just looking at the 13-month history, we've had lots of ups and downs in Leduc, and this is normal because it's a small market. So I'm looking at things as a whole here, but because there's not a ton of transaction volume in Leduc, every single transaction can have a pretty big impact on the average price, if it's making that average price go up or down. So it makes the stats a little bit more sensitive on a monthly basis. And it's actually better to look at it from a longer range of time. So take these numbers with a grain of salt. And actually, if you're interested in buying or selling in Leduc, what would be best is if you reached out to me and I can give you a lot more specific details that are catered to, you know, the price point that you're looking at, which specific neighborhoods and the type of home. So you can reach me at 780-819-5508, either by texting me or calling me. You can email me at trevor@trevortardif.com, or you can always go to booktrevornow.com, select the time on my calendar, and I will call you. So let's keep looking at here. So you can see that in the last 13 months, we technically were down 4% in January for the average price, but we were up 11.66% in December, which definitely seems odd, but it's like what I was saying before, really depends on what's selling. So take those numbers with a grain of salt. You can see the average price trend. In 2021, we were up 5.12% for the year. Now these numbers are gonna be a little bit more stable because we're looking at the whole year, not just 1 month. So we've got a little bit more data in there. 2021 was a decent year in Leduc, basically getting just over 5% increase in the average price. And so far for 2022, basically just January stats, February stats, our average price is up 6.4%. So we'll want to continue watching that as the year progresses. But so far it's looking like it's the beginning of a strong year for Leduc as well. Down here, we're just comparing it to Edmonton as a whole. You can see that Leduc being up 6.4% in 2022 so far compared to Edmonton's 3.34. And you can see that in 2021, Leduc was up 5.12%, but Edmonton did a little bit better with 6.25%. So it just kind of gives you something to compare. But you can see that they do basically follow each other. So when there's negative years in Edmonton or Leduc, it's usually going to be a negative year in the other one. So something to take a look at. So continuing on, let's look at the number of active and sold listings. At the end of February, there were 78 active listings in Leduc. And for the month of February, there was 82 sales. So this is where things get interesting. The number of active listings at the end of the month was down 18.75% from January 2022, and also down 47% from February 2021. So way less inventory than what we had. That's almost, you know, losing half your inventory essentially. And for the sales, we're up over 70% from January 2022 and up 12.33% from February 2021. So what does all this mean? This is just basically showing how many are active and how many are selling, which can help you figure out the balance of the market. So there's these green bars. This is a 13-month history. You can see last February, we had 149 active listings at the end of the month, and we had 73 sales. So we were kind of like at a 50% absorption rate, which is the next thing we'll talk about. It was relatively level, but then just this last month, we had a huge jump where we had 82 sales, but we only had 78 active listing. We sold more houses than we had available by the end of the month, which actually puts us at an absorption rate of 105%. How do you end up with an absorption rate over 100%? Well, let me explain. So basically the absorption rate, you're looking at the number of sales that have happened in the last 30 days, and you're trying to calculate, okay, if we had no new listings at all, it's considered a 100% absorption rate if you sell just as many homes in 1 month as what's actively listed. So if you had 1,000 homes on the market at the end of the month, in the last 30 days you had sold 1,000 homes, then you'd be at 100% absorption rate. You can sell more than 1,000 homes in the last 30 days, and it's basically just showing you that you've got less than a month of inventory As soon as you are over 100%, you've got less than 1 month of inventory, which is gonna put a lot of upward pressure on house prices. So you can see that, yeah, the odds of selling increased 110% compared to January 2022. Year over year, up 114% for odds of selling. They're just looking at basically the change in absorption rate, because in January we were at about a 50% absorption rate. Like I said, last February we were at 48.99%. So there was already a pretty high absorption rates last year in Leduc. Things dipped a little bit in the late summer into the fall. Jumped up a little bit more in November and then dropped again in December, and then went up quite a bit in January. It was a strong month in January, but now it's just like redlining, because we're selling houses at a faster rate than they're getting listed, essentially. So that's what's ended up giving us 44 days on average for the market, which is down. So homes are selling 22.81% faster compared to last month, and 22.81% faster compared to February 2021 as well. So basically at 44 days, we were sitting at 57 days in January, 47 in December. And if we compare that to last year, we're already lower than we were in February and March. Last year, we hit a low of days on market in Leduc at 31 in April, and then it was just under 40 for basically the rest of the spring. And then it kind of popped up from there. So that's what's going on in the Leduc market. Obviously, I can give you much more specific advice depending on what you're looking for. So make sure to reach out to me, 780-819-5508, text or call. Email me at trevor@trevortardif.com, or book a time on my calendar at booktrevornow.com. Now, I just wanted to let you know that this was for the total residential. So that's kind of mixing both condos and single family. If I hop over to single family, you can see that the average price for single family homes was $414,080, and the average price for condos was $217,400. Now these, because there's even less volume in here, you're gonna see even more waviness, so I won't go into all of it there, but I just wanted to kind of give you the quick average prices between the two. So $414,000 for single family and $217,400 for condos. So hope this video was useful to you guys. Let me know in the comments if you like these update videos on Leduc. I've mostly been doing them for Edmonton, but I'm considering adding some of the surrounding areas like Beaumont, Fort Saskatchewan, Spruce Grove, Stony Plain, Sherwood Park, maybe St. Albert. So let me know if you want to see more content like that, or if you're like, no, get back to the Edmonton stuff. Who cares about the smaller suburbs and cities around Edmonton? Let me know, I wanna know. So hope you're enjoying these videos. Make sure to hit that like button and subscribe. I'm trying to get to 500 subscribers, and I need your help. I can't do it without people's help, so let me know that I've got your support, and hit that subscribe button, and I will see you on the next video.